plenty in store. Right now though, time to hit the mountains with Dave.
As a tourist mecca, the Gold Coast holds a lot of appeal. There's a sun and surf, and just behind the beach is the hinterland. Now, if you were interested in exploring this green behind the gold, then you can take to it by road. But if you want to feel the real essence of the hinterland and its wildlife, I suggest you take to it in one of these. I'm not going to lie to you, the path is a whole lot rougher, but we are here for an outback experience, and this is the way to get it.
Our first stop will be Tamborine Mountain via a four-wheel drive track to the top, which is about 600 metres high. We have a lot of Aussies that come out, and a lot of people from overseas wanting to see the bush and get a taste of nature and wildlife.
Darren doesn't just see this as work, it's his passion. Southern Cross tours have been running since '95, so these guys know the hinterland. On this tour there is plenty to learn, and the Rainforest at Joella heads the list.
Now the male builds that nest by raking the leaves behind him and building it up into a mound like that.
One of the great things about the rainforest here is that it sounds like it's just pouring down, but I've got about 4 drops of water on me. The rainforest holds all sorts of secrets, large and small. The Aboriginals had a strong presence in the area, and their bush knowledge is still being passed on.
This here is what they call bush pepper, and what they do is once it goes red, they dry it out and they'd put it over their food and it would flavour it.
Now, if you haven't done morning tea in true Aussie style, then this is the place. The rhubarb jam is fantastic. Mount Tamborine has a certain charm about her and revels in the thousands of tourists that visit each year. She was formed by a volcanic eruption over 20 million years ago, and the folk up here still reckon she's a hotspot. Tamborine's known for boutique wineries and cafes, and up here they do things a little bit differently. The views from up here are breathtaking. That is the Great Dividing Range that stretches from Victoria right through to North Queensland, one of Australia's finest mountain ranges. But the Aussie outback is all about animals, and Darren's keen eye for all things fluffy has served him well. These little fellas know how to do it. They're awake just 5 hours a day and only eat 40 of the 600 eucalyptus species. Luckily though, we have some of their favourites in our backyard. And for those of you who thought the man from Snowy River was dead, think again. Well, when you come on an Australiana kind of tour like this, of course you have to throw the legendary boomerang. What it's meant to do? Out, come around with the wind and land right here. You ready? Oh, it's coming back! From the bottom of the gully to the top of the ridge, O'Reilly's is a property surrounded by the Lamington National Park. The owners turned this place into a tourist destination back in 1926, and not surprisingly, have had a few visitors since then. And this is actually meant to be enjoyable. One of O'Reilly's main attractions is the treetop walk, and when the weather rolls in, this place is spectacular. The Southern Cross 4-wheel drive tour operates out